America is watching. What's this House going to do in response to the continued threat of gun violence? Last month, in my home state of Florida, we suffered the worst mass shooting in our nation's history. We shut down the House to demand a vote on legislation that will make our community safer. Now, this week, we have a proposal before us that looks like it was blessed by the gun lobby. The fact is, gun companies have had their way in Washington for too long, and it's about time that we put the safety of the American people first. This morning, I met with my constituent, Kate Ranta. I joined her on the Capitol steps. She is a brave survivor of gun violence. Her words that she shared on the Capitol steps deserve to be heard in the people's house, and so I'll share them. I quote, "I am far too familiar with the dangerous and deadly relationship between guns and violence against women in America. 3.5 years ago, my estranged husband stalked me to my apartment, an address I had not given him. He shot through the door with a 9mm handgun. My father and I were standing behind that door, pushing against it. My son was standing directly behind us, and the bullets flew through the door. My father and I were both shot in front of my son when he was only 4 years old. He screamed, 'Don't do it, Daddy. Don't shoot Mommy.' He then watched me crawl in my own blood and beg for my life. He was only 4. Close quote. Kate's domestic abuser shouldn't have been able to get a gun, but our broken and disjointed laws just don't work. 32 states don't require background checks on all gun transfers. Those who we know are dangerous, those we know who want to hurt their own family, the presence of a gun, Mr. Speaker, in a domestic violence situation makes it 5 times more likely that the woman will be killed. Our broken gun laws make it as easy as a mouse click to get a handgun or a rifle with a 30-round magazine, or they can go to one of the estimated 2,000 gun shows held every year in America. They can get these guns with no questions asked. We must close these loopholes. Kate won't stop speaking out for her family and for others like hers. I won't stop speaking out for them. We have to have a vote to close the background check loophole. I also value the way this body works. I value debate, but it's not debatable. It's not debatable that if you buy a gun in a gun store and have to have a background check, that you shouldn't have to have the same check if you buy it at a gun show or if you buy it online. It's not debatable. It's not debatable that suspected terrorists shouldn't be able to buy guns. Let's move forward and do the right thing for the American people. I yield back.